Well, I think he has the dignity. He's a good orator. He's as bright as a button. I think he would just be very good in the house in the park. I think he would be very good. And I think with Michael D in the house in the park, we have nothing to declare except our genius.
I think he's a man of integrity, and I think that that's something that we really need in our country right now. I think he will be a wonderful man to represent us abroad, and I think we need somebody who can build up Ireland's self-esteem, because we've had such a hard time recently, and we've had a raw deal from our politicians, from our bankers, and I just see Michael as being the face of this country abroad.
So often you are defined not by how big the houses are or how much money people has, but poets, literature, rugby teams, films, and there is just such interest that Ireland produces these kind of things, and of course music. And somebody that if you were in LA and somebody could come up to you and say, wow, your president is a poet, I think that's great.
He understands what being an artist is about, and that's very, we don't do rocket science here, but the one thing we do is we do have some sort of relationship with art and culture, with filmmaking, with poetry, with writing. He's a kind of a poet, and a president isn't actually allowed to say anything relevant in policy making, but what he can do is give a vision that's actually rooted in somewhere.
More than any other politician in the last 40 years more. I don't think anyone has done more for Irish culture at any level than Michael D.
I know age is the big deal in this campaign. And I was looking at him, and I walked over to a young guy who said to me, have you ever seen anybody with such verve and vitality and passion? And that's what it's about. And also, think about the older man, and I am one of those older men. We've seen a lot, and we've a certain wisdom to share with everybody. So on that basis, I would say he's the ideal candidate. I can't think of nobody better. Can you?